Hello everyone, I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. Welcome to my channel, Living with Spice. I'm going to be doing a card reading, a general card reading for Cancer, and this is for the 12th through to the 18th of April. Cancer, as you know, it's a general reading, so please only take what resonates with your particular situation. Sometimes it's also helpful to look at your other placements like your moon sign, your rising sign or your Venus sign. So if you're not sure what they are, check out the details in the description box to look up what your placements are. Alright, so Cancer, let's get into the reading to see what's coming up for you in terms of where your energy is focused, what you're attracting into your life, and the message from the divine. Cancer, thank you for joining us for your reading. This is the 12th through to the 18th of April. I'm just going to start out with a few cards to see what the general energy, the theme of your reading is going to be. What message do we have, Spirit, for Cancer for this week coming? Where is Cancer's energy? Thank you. Okay, Cancer. Well, we're starting out with very positive movement going forward. Things are shifting and changing in your world at the moment. So we've got this card here, which is all about movement, the journey going forward. So that's represented by 8. The card is letting us know that you are, whether you're physically moving or not, there is movement in your life. And so we've got this card that's letting us know that you're moving from one aspect or cycle or season in your life to a new one. Now, some of you may be switching it up and changing jobs. You may be moving physical location. It could be that you're moving on from a relationship to a new one. Whatever it is, there is movement in your life going forward. And it's a positive movement. It's towards something that's better. It's improvement in your life, which is fabulous. So definitely things are happening in the very near future for you. You're probably sensing this already, Cancer. So there's going to be, as a result of this, it's going to be some choices available to you. You are going to need to make some decisions based around what is important to you. The values that you have are important, sort of checking out for yourself, going within and asking yourself, well, what is the best option for me in terms of what is going to satisfy me and fulfill me for the longer term? It may be that you need to make decisions around various aspects of your life, including relationship, home, job. It could also be that a lot of people are presenting options for you. For a little while it could feel a little overwhelming in terms of the decision that you've got to make or the choice that you've got to make. But Spirit is saying that when you trust your inner knowing and you go towards what gives you, what feels lighter, what feels that is going to inspire you and give you growth going forward, that's the direction to take. The path going forward will feel easier, smoother. Anything where there's resistance is to be avoided. You know, where it feels like there is friction or represents closed doors, where you sense that a cycle has finished or something in your life is finished, then that's not the door to take, that's not the path to take. But certainly you know that this is about making a choice that's going to affect your long-term future. And so you're being cautious, you're being discerning about how you choose this next pathway in this next cycle in your life. So certainly you want to make sure that you're listening to yourself and you're trusting that inner guidance. Certainly reach out and ask Spirit for assistance too. Being asked to be shown the light, the pathway that feels lighter and brighter, where it feels like the most obvious option or pathway forward for your growth. Not just a tick in the box, but this is about feeling that there's potential for growth for you going forward. So this is this card here. Yeah. And the pathway will feel easier. Spirit will send you signs to signal to you which is the best choice going forward. So listen and be aware, and it will have sort of like an ease to it. It'll feel easy, even if it's perhaps not what you originally expected, Cancer. You may have had preconceived ideas about what you're going to be doing, but you know, in recent readings we've seen that Spirit has been advising you to let go of preconceived ideas and notions, and that the pathway forward may not necessarily look like what you expected it to be, but Spirit is asking you to trust. So trust the feeling, trust the inner knowing, rather than the logic side of the brain, because in this instance Spirit is guiding you. So look for the signs of what feels right rather than what you thought it was going to be. Yeah. So there's an element about this whole situation of being patient. There's a process here. I feel that you have been patient up until this time, Cancer. You've been planting the seeds and watching and waiting for the opportunity to grow and present itself. There's a little bit more in the mix here in terms of divine timing. So everything may not necessarily switch all into place straight away. There may be a transition period for you, Cancer, to move on to this next thing, but that's okay. So Spirit is just letting you know it is about divine timing here. Just to trust the process. There is a process here that is unfolding for you. You are experiencing changes, there's no doubt about it. The 5 card, we know it's all about transition. It is all about the journey, your soul journey. Moving on to things, choices available to you. Now, as part of all of this, you are going to experience some financial gain. Now, it may have felt that this has been quite a challenge for you in recent times in terms of your financial stability or the material stability in your life, but this is going to change. It's going through a transformation, so there's some very positive signs here, so that's really good to know. Fabulous. All right, so that's the crux of the reading. I'm going to continue now and pull some cards for the rest of the reading. So let's just see what's coming up with the Angel Tarot deck. Thank you, Spirit. Give us a little bit more information as to what Cancer can expect in the coming week, please. Thank you. So we'll look at where your energy has been, where it is currently and where it's moving towards. Yes, there has been a lot going on for you in recent times, Cancer. We know that for sure, and a lot of decisions. You've been aware that you've had to mull over a lot of things to make decisions about the next steps in your life, which is, pointing to the 2 of Earth here. So it is getting to that point now where decisions do need to be made in terms of the overall direction of where you're going to go. And it is going to affect your physical circumstances. So this does, point to the movement card and how your physical world is changing. So it could be job, home, relationship. But in any case, it's time. It's time to choose that pathway. Now, it has felt challenging recently for you, Cancer, but Spirit is saying don't give up, okay? The 9 of Fire wand here, we know that it has been a challenging time for quite a while now. And, I'm sure over a period of time you have felt like giving up, and it's been difficult to see, is there going to be light at the end of the tunnel? But Spirit is definitely saying yes, there is. So hang in there, have courage, and please believe in yourself, Cancer. You are on the right path. You've just got to trust that now and keep going. Remember, there is a divine process, divine timing happening here. So even if you can't see how it's all going to end up, Spirit is asking you to trust that they are working with you to make all of this happen for you. Now, the Four of Fire lets us know that you are going to have peace, contentment, abundance, stability is returning to your life, which is fabulous. Yeah, so definitely happy times are coming for you. It's a successful completion of a time in your life as well. You planted the seeds quite some time ago, Cancer, and everything's now falling into place for you. So trust that that things are going to have a positive outcome. The High Priestess card, this is about you listening to your intuition, again about trusting and working with Spirit, having patience for everything that is unfolding. It's not all going to happen in an instant, but I think I'm sensing that you're already partway through and realizing that things are in motion. You're realizing that the things are unfolding. So again, it's just confirmation, Cancer, that there's the wheels are in motion in your life at the minute. So consider carefully your choices before you act. There's no need to rush anything here or be impulsive. You do want to make wise choices here in terms of your pathway. It's also, I do kind of feel that a lot of it is just almost you feeling certain. I think the divine knows exactly what is the best choice for you, but this is about you feeling certain. And looking at the bigger picture, it may be that the pathway to where you want to go looks a little different than what you originally thought. So have an open mind about this, okay? Yeah, as I say that, the next card is about opening your heart and mind to those who are around you at the moment. You have people in your life that are there to assist you on this part of the journey, to open doors for you. And Spirit is saying these people who have stepped into your pathway or onto your pathway, you can trust, Cancer. So, we've got the King of Water here, which is someone who's very in tune with their emotions. They're intuitive, they're empathic. This person who stepped in onto your pathway at the moment, you can trust this person to assist you, support you, to guide you. Yeah, they're going to give you trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Well, whoever this person is, they have arrived at the moment to give you that sense of certainty, to remind you also of your own value. In many ways, this person is reflecting back to you, Cancer, the values and qualities in yourself. So what you see in this person is in you, and it's almost like they've arrived right on time to be the mirror to assist you with this next stage so that you can step up and into your purpose and onto the pathway for the future. The Nine of Water lets us know your wishes are going to be fulfilled. I love this. So your concerns are going to fade away. So truly, Cancer, this is such a positive reading. Things are turning out for you. The difficulties of the past are changing. They're moving. You're leaving them behind. You're going through this transitional process. You're moving on to something really beautiful. Yeah, really trust your intuition at the moment. Take a deep breath. Remember, you are working with Spirit. Spirit is working with you. So there's an element of trust. And going within, the answers aren't always going to be found on the outside in the external world. And there is, you're being invited to be open about how this is going to unfold. It may be a little different to what you originally expected. The Knight of Water here, someone is rushing in to show you some love, to give you a proposal, an offer, a suggestion. They want to capture your attention because the Knight moves quickly. Yeah, so there is an offer or something that this person, an apology, communication. My goodness, they're moving towards you quickly, gushing almost. Yeah. So there is a need in the moment to make sure that you receive this from a balanced perspective. Always use discernment and choose wisely. Remember, coming back to this card here, sometimes we can be presented with a lot of different offers, options, pathways. And it's not that every single one of them will be the right one for you. So when something comes towards you, such as the Knight of Water, or someone with an offer or proposal, take your time to trust, to go within and listen to your intuition and trust yourself on what feels right for you. Is this offer going to be going on the pathway where you want to go? Okay, so you're looking at what's going to be ahead for you in the future. Does this offer match where you're going, okay, in the future? The Queen of Air here. This is about the need for you to step into that Queen energy, and this time the Queen of Air is all about coming from a very objective point of view and having to make, big decisions and objective decisions about next steps, about the next cycle in your life and the choices. So combining that with the Choose Wisely card is a really practical, pragmatic, objective way to approach decision making, which is fantastic. It's a great way to do this. So it's being very discerning and being very honest with yourself. It's clearing away the clutter, the things that no longer serve you in your life, Cancer. So that the slate is clean. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You're drawing on your experience here, Cancer. You're being realistic, clever, strategic. You're really independent here. So it's about trusting yourself and trusting and knowing what it is that's right for you. Certainly because things are unfolding in a slightly different way, and I remind you that Spirit says be open from your heart and your mind. The Awakening card, Archangel Gabriel, is also asking you to see things from a different perspective. Again, things are probably unfolding in a way that you weren't expecting. So Spirit is saying we'd like you to have a go at looking at things from a different perspective. So we see an angel here hanging upside down. So that's just letting us know it's taking a different view here, an alternative view. It sometimes lets us know that we've got to be patient with the process. Sometimes there are delays with things, but this is not a standstill. It is just a momentary pause, okay? Throughout this whole process, it's important to come back to you, be yourself, because the pathway and the choices that you're making, the best thing for you is to ensure that you do what is right for you, not what other people tell you to do, not what you think they're expecting you to do. Again, regardless of how people perceive you or what they tell you, the pathway forward has to be right for you. And even if that means you've got to change your mind along the way from where you originally started out, because, Spirit is saying it's going to look a little different to what you expected, but it is definitely a positive move forward, definitely an improvement in your life, Cancer. It's a really positive reading. Okay, let's see what other advice is coming up for you. What else does Cancer need to know for this week coming? Thank you, Spirit. 12th through to the 18th of April. What else does Cancer need to know? Thank you, Spirit. We've got the Water Fairy here, feelings and emotions. Probably a lot of feelings and emotions are going to come up because you are going through this transition time. So let's just see. I imagine this is about trusting your feelings and emotions right now. Let's have a look. Yeah. So this is about really examining how you feel about something. Sometimes, if we've been in a place where we felt very challenged or hurt, we can have a tendency to close our heart, close our mind in order to self-protect. But Spirit is asking you to allow yourself to feel and to give yourself a chance to ask yourself how you feel about something, because this is going to affect your pathway going forward. You are not your feelings, but it is worth reflecting on them, because they are an indicator of what we need to pay attention to and what's important to us. Yeah. So it's about losing your sense of rigidity over your situation, relaxing your heart, and come out of that very rigid self-protection mode, or relaxing your ideas and thoughts around something. Perhaps you've been really sticking to a certain belief or a certain thought pattern, and Spirit is saying, look, have a go at taking a different perspective, and listen to how you feel about something instead of being very rigid in your thinking about something. Yeah. So be willing to compromise, be willing to be flexible, be willing to be open to alternative points of view. Change does happen, and sometimes we need to adapt to change, or consider this opportunity as a positive, and that something good could come out of this for you. Yeah. It could also represent the fact that a lot of emotions are coming to the surface at the moment. You have been sort of on autopilot mode for a little while, Cancer, and when we suddenly realise that there's a breakthrough coming, which we have with the transition card, when a breakthrough comes, it's almost like sometimes the dam breaks and the emotions come out, the waters flood. And you may find yourself having moments of feeling very emotional or teary. This is a perfectly good time to release those emotions. I feel, Cancer, that you've been holding it in for such a long time as a way to survive and protect yourself, and just as things are starting to look up, you relax and you release and you go, and everything starts to flow. This is a very important part of the process. Don't worry about it. If those emotions are flowing, allow that to happen. It's healing, it's releasing for you, it's cleansing for you. Yeah. Allow the feelings to pass, to move on, so that you are free and clear to focus on the positive. How beautiful. That's a lovely message. Yeah. Okay, what else does Cancer need to know? Okay, I'm going to pull a card from the Moon Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? The unexpected, yeah. Yeah, I do feel that the unexpected is going to happen. You're going to be taken quite by surprise. I love this. Yeah, I do. It feels like you're about to step into a new portal, a new stage of your life. I'm trying not to let the light shine on the card. And it's going to be really unexpected, like a beautiful, positive blessing that comes your way that you truly, truly didn't expect. So let's see a little bit more about this message for you, Cancer. No matter how well you plan, there is always room for the unexpected to occur. Build your resilience as rare occurrences can happen. In other words, prepare yourself for the unexpected, if that is possible. A visitor you have not seen in a long time may also re-enter your life. So this could have something to do with a relationship. Yeah. Yeah, this is talking about the blue moon. Yeah. So the energy and the power of the blue moon can be best taken advantage of by setting intentions of things that you really want but have never felt could happen. It's quite likely, Cancer, that you've given up on an idea of something that you truly, truly wanted, and you've thought and believed that it's never going to happen. Perhaps it could be financial abundance, job opportunity, or it could be, that relationship that you really, really hoped would occur, and you gave up. Well, Spirit is saying something unexpected is going to come your way. How beautiful. So set your intentions, Cancer, for what it is that you want to manifest, that you'd love to have present itself in your life and to manifest into your life. Yeah. because it just could happen. Yeah. So as you're setting your intentions, think about the steps that you would need to take in order to create this manifestation. Work with spirit. Pray to the angels and to the universe and to God to ask for assistance for that what you dream of. Yeah. So anyway, this is a lovely, it feels like a lovely omen of something that's about to occur for you. So prepare yourself mentally, physically and spiritually, Cancer, for the unexpected. How beautiful. Okay. Right, is there anything else that we need to know for Cancer at this time? All right, I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to finish up with a card from the Kuan Yin Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Cancer at this time? Certainly, Cancer, you have got some beautiful changes about to occur in your life. You're going through the change and the transition at the moment. Remember, there are people in your life right now that are showing up to support you. You can trust these people. Choose wisely, give yourself time to go within and trust your higher self and your intuition when it comes to making choices. But certainly the time is now. It is happening now. Your wishes are going to come true. Be open in your mind and in your heart, okay? Things are going to unfold in a way that you don't expect. Thank you, Spirit. Drink from the Emerald Fountain. This is your message from the Kuan Yin Oracle deck. Drink from the Emerald Fountain. The Divine Feminine encourages your awakening and empowerment. Your sincerity is evoking Kuan Yin's divine intervention. It makes sense to be open to receive it, to step forward and drink from the Emerald Fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart chakra of Kuan Yin. Allow yourself to be nourished by the power and love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. Of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. This is beautiful. Again, it's just reconfirming, asking you, be open to receive. Be open to love. Be open for the possibility of something that you don't expect. Be open for the possibility of a blessing, Cancer. Something is about to shift and change. Prepare yourself and be ready to receive, Cancer. Yeah. Make sure you come from a heart space. Keep your heart open. Let go of any rigidity in your thinking. Allow your heart to receive. Now is the time, Cancer. Beautiful things are coming your way. Cancer, what a gorgeous reading. Something very special is about to unfold for you. I'm super excited. I hope this reading has resonated for you on some level, and if it has, let me know. Give the video a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I love to read the comments. If you are new to my channel, I invite you to subscribe. Let people know about Living with Spice. The Divine is here to help everyone. Have a fabulous week, Cancer. Go well, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now. Hello everyone, I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. Welcome to my channel, Living with Spice. I'm going to be doing a card reading, a general card reading for Cancer, and this is for the 12th through to the 18th of April. Cancer, as you know, it's a general reading, so please only take what resonates with your particular situation. Sometimes it's also helpful to look at your other placements like your moon sign, your rising sign or your Venus sign. So if you're not sure what they are, check out the details in the description box to look up what your placements are. Alright, so Cancer, let's get into the reading to see what's coming up for you in terms of where your energy is focused, what you're attracting into your life, and the message from the Divine. Cancer, thank you for joining us for your reading. This is the 12th through to the 18th of April. I'm just going to start out with a few cards to see what the general energy the theme of your reading is going to be. What message do we have, Spirit, for Cancer for this week coming? Where is Cancer's energy? Thank you.